Hi there, Zamir for NerdTube. These are my thoughts and spoilers of the Brother Son, an 8 episode series currently on Netflix. I have to say, I had a lot of fun watching this show. Absolutely action packed, with the sort of action that you expect from films like The Raid Redemption and Jackie Chan movies and John Wick. This is the sort of stuff that people want to watch nowadays, and you get that sort of action in this series as well. The series is basically around two brothers. The elder brother being a triad who has to come to Los Angeles to stay with his younger brother and his mum. The younger brother being somebody who's like a medical student but it actually wants to be an actor. But because of the traditions of Eastern values, they don't really want him to be an, an actor. They want him to be a doctor. Anyways, the two brothers haven't seen each other since they were children. They're very much estranged, and the younger brother has no idea that his elder brother and his dad are triad gangsters. And when the dad gets taken out, that's why the elder brother decides to come down to Los Angeles to make sure that his mum and his younger brother are okay. And that's when the younger brother finds out about his family. And we have this sort of chalk and cheese comedy as well with these two brothers who are very different from each other, but trying to understand each other at the same time. And we do get some interesting arcs. As I said earlier, the younger brother wants to be an actor, and that's really his passion. And he's trying to make his family, his brother and his mum, accept that. Whilst the elder brother, he likes to cook food. He likes to bake, especially. He really loves doing that. And there is a moment where he tries a churro for the first time, and he's absolutely in love, and he's trying to perfect the recipe and make it himself. And this show kind of reminds me of two other things that I've seen before. You Don't Mess with the Zohan, where Zohan is this Israeli super soldier who actually wants to be a hairdresser. So, like, this guy is a triad who wants to be a baker. You can see the resemblances there. And The Bear, the series The Bear on Disney Plus, because when we do see our triad boy making some food, it reminds you of the series The Bear. Very similar in that sense. And our triad guy is played by Justin Chen. His character's name is Charles, and Charles kind of looks like a Chinese version of Roman Reigns, like head of the table and all of that shit. It is funny, it is dramatic at times as well. It doesn't try to pull its punches when it gets to those dramatic moments, and as the series progresses, it does leave the comedy behind for that drama. Michelle Yeoh is in this as well, playing the mother of both of these boys, and she's absolutely fantastic. When the younger son kind of finds out that her mother is a lot more gangster than he could ever imagine, it becomes pretty overwhelming for him because there's more to his mum than meets the eye, and he never knew this considering he's been living with his mum all his life. It's a really really good series. I highly recommend it. There's a lot of fun to be had with this show, and the action's really great, and the characters are really likable as well. I'm going to be giving The Brother's Son a 9 out of 10. Like I said, I had a really good time with this show. I don't want to talk about it too much, as I'll end up spoiling it considerably, especially if you haven't seen the show before. But do watch it. The storyline's pretty good regarding, the sort of infighting and who's coming after who in this triad world, and trying to resolve that mystery is quite interesting at times. And there is a heel turn as well. And I saw that heel turn coming a mile off. And I've said this about other shows as well that I've watched, that I've seen heel turns coming. And unfortunately, I saw this one too. But that doesn't take away from how good this show is. I had a great time. I just wish these things weren't so fucking obvious at times. If I haven't mentioned this before, I'll mention it now. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I do recommend it. Watch it. It's a great way to start 2024 with this particular series. So, saying all of that, let us know what you think here on NerdTube. We're not only on YouTube, we're on TikTok. So, whether you be on TikTok or YouTube, subscribe to us on the other platform as well. Follow us there. We are without doubt the greatest social media channel you never heard of. Take care now. Bye bye.